Symbols. Albert Pike had it right. Symbols are the heart and soul of Freemasonry. In the Philalethes magazine for June 2004, Ed Halphouse has a very interesting article. What do I get out of the point within the circle as a Freemason? He says the idea of the circle, this is on page 57. He says the idea of the circle representing the boundary line of my duty to God and man, beyond which I am never to suffer my passions, prejudices, or interests to betray me on any occasion. Sometimes this isn't easy because we really are human, and he talks about that. He says it's a human frailty to get angry or to have a bias or prejudice. No matter where a Mason is, however, the idea of this symbolism is he is the point in the center of his own circle. And sometimes someone might ask, well, how large is the circle? Every brother has a different size circle. That's right. We each get to determine the size of our own circles. He notices that sometimes we're in a foul mood. Other times we're just angry. Other times we're indifferent or we just don't care about something. All of these various emotions happen within us as Freemasons, as human beings, exactly like it does everybody else. And he says there's a saying that's very interesting.
And it's wonderful how he describes his ideas of the
don't
point
do
within
something
the circle
with regards
for
to
his
others
own
that you wouldn't be
interpretation
proud
and
of to
meaning.
do in front
I want
of
to share
your
a few
mother.
of his ideas with you.
Now that puts things in perspective, doesn't it? On the importance of the point within a circle as it pertains to a personal conduct of me as a human being and as a Freemason. You'll hear it said sometimes that you can't give away what you don't have. And this means that you will have a difficult time showing patience and love in a difficult situation if you don't have patience and love as a part of your being already. You can't give away what you yourself don't have. If a Mason wants to quit hollering and swearing at people and be more patient and caring and loving, he needs to be conscious of his more base instincts, which we all have. And when he gets a glimpse of them, he needs to remove them and replace them with traits that you would rather emulate, that you would rather share to improve the world, to improve a friendship, or to begin a friendship, to solve a family problem, so on and so forth. You have to develop that trait. It is a process, but it is also a gift that we have our free will to choose. In a circle, and I want to show you one of the trestle boards. There's the point within a circle, there's the two parallel lines, and there's the scriptures on top of it. And there's the two Saints John. I'm not showing you anything that I'm not supposed to. This is all in the public domain. That's the point within the circle in Freemasonry. And the idea, the philosophical idea, the practical idea, the symbolic idea, the religious idea, the historical idea, everyone has different views. The theme is that each one of us gets to decide what is important in life and what is trivial. He notices that when we do, we realize that a discourteous driver or a rude person of any kind, anywhere, these cannot cause us to replace his irrational behavior with what is really important to us. Did you get that? So if someone tries to turn an experience into an unpleasant one, we can decide to act in a manner befitting everything we have been taught by our loved ones and by our Freemason craft. Because here's a clue. He doesn't put it this way. This is my way of putting it. It's not what happens to you that is important. It's how you react to it. Because think about it. You're alive. Of course, it's going to happen to you. It's called life. Isn't that interesting? So it's important to recognize it will happen to you. That's not what's important. How you react to it. What you do with experiences in life that give you opportunities to grow, that gives you opportunities to become stronger, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, psychologically, in whatever manner. Every day gives us the experience and the option of getting better or worse, of being happy or completely miserable. You know what one of the saddest attitudes is in the world right now? And every one of us has experienced this with someone else. I have completely eliminated this out of my vocabulary. I think it is total bunk. When someone says, "Ugh, it's a Monday. Oh, today's Monday. Oh, today's gonna suck. It's Monday, and Mondays suck." No day sucks. Every day is a beautiful gift. And that's what the point within the circle can teach us. That's the idea, is to see the opportunity and see the beauty and use our agency for good every day. Because if you want the alternative to the stupid attitude that life sucks, you think your death is going to make it any better? What's the alternative to life? Death? Well, nothing happens to them, but who would want to be that way? Take the opportunity to enlarge your circle of influence. You being the point within the circle. You are the point within the circle. Take the opportunity to broaden your circle of love, helpfulness, compassion, benevolence, virtue, hope, faith. Expand it, increase it, improve it. Use your time wisely, because you're never going to get it back. Oh, I'm just killing time. That's the other thing I've absolutely eliminated out of my life. Because when you're killing time, you're killing the stuff of success. You're killing your life. And when you start getting to be my age and older, you're going to look back and you're going to want absolutely every second you stupidly threw away. I promise. That day will come if it hasn't. So use your life wisely. Enlarge your circle.